place where art meets appetite. Okay, collector Andre Sakai and Chef James Taylor launched the Joyce in the window at the Joyce in Miami Beach. I mean, it's a place you want to take a bite out of, and Chef James Taylor, the executive chef, might I add, is here to tell us all about the amazingness at the Joyce. So welcome to Inside South Florida.
Thank you.
Yes, no problem. So let's talk about the two concepts that you guys have under one roof, right? The Joyce and then the window at the Joyce. Tell me the difference between the two, and then why you decided to create something like that.
Got it, for sure. So we started with kind of one concept of trying to bring like a taste of New York and Chicago to Miami.
Okay.
Starting with that like New York speakeasy feel, you have to go down this tunnel
Yeah.
and you enter this like dimly lit room with loud music, like you said, art on the walls. And that's kind of where my fine dining experience from Chicago comes in, with a menu of steaks, and there's one pasta on the menu, a few light salads, and then going to the window was where, as like I started to develop the concept with Andre, my main partner, and when we found the location of the Joyce, it's on Espanola Way, pedestrian only, and we were both kind of like toying with this idea of drive-throughs, like how can we find a drive-through?
Yeah.
And so I was like, what if we bust out this huge window on Espanola Way and serve like walk-up, you know?
And we have so many different things on the menu right here. Point out some of your favorites.
Yeah,
I know we can't do
think
everything, but what's your favorite on the table?
I think that the caviar and latkes is my favorite. I think it really is like something sort of like the perfect bite,
Yeah.
where you have the potato, we like develop and use the right potato, and then there's a couple different starches in there in the mix to make sure that you get just the right crunch, and
Right.
it stays crunchy forever. Like for
Love
sure,
that.
it'll be crunchy in a couple hours if you try.
You guys are known for of course, the elevated burgers, and we have one, I'm guessing, right here, right?
Yeah.
It looks so good and delicious. Tell me more about these elevated burgers.
So here, really all we kind of wanted to do is just take the best burger that we could create and just make it a little bit better, taking very good quality ingredients, and then again back to the technique, very technique driven. So where every bite you get is the same. So you're gonna get a little pickle, you're gonna get a little onion, a little bit of sauce, meat, cheese, and bun in every bite, and then we use a bun from a bakery down the street that we pick up every day. So
you know
it's
what
super
I
nice.
think you're saying? Like, you know, Miami's super fancy, but when you just want to get something that you love, come to the Joyce, right?
I agree with that.
Of course,
Yeah.
and then you have amazing art. It's always in rotation. You guys have Picasso, you have Basquiat, all type of things, emerging artists too. Where can we get more information? What's something that we need to know before we step into the doors of the Joyce or the window?
I would just be ready. I mean, it's a very exciting place. Just be ready to have something you haven't had in South Florida before, and kind of be ready to be surprised at like, whoa, okay, I didn't know this was here.
Right.
And you know, everything is very approachable, but try something different on the menu that you wouldn't expect to try.
Okay, I'm gonna try something different here. And you guys, listen, we have all the information on our website. Go ahead and reserve now, dive in. Chef James, thank you so
Enjoy.
much. Cheers.